our ladies champion. Congratulations to Geraldine Champagne. Took home a cheque for $3,000 and the title of Moroccan pool champion ladies for 2024. So here we go. This is a race to 8 alternate break. Tom Cousins on your left, world number 1, against Chris Melling. No slouch himself, of course. What a player. What a semi-final we have. I said in commentary earlier on that I would love to see this as a final. Well, it couldn't happen, but the next best thing, they're both in the semis. It's number 1 against number 3, the Magician against Top Cat. Who's going to come out on top for this one? I can honestly say I've never looked forward to a match as much as I've been looking forward to this one. Look at those two superstars of Ultimate Pool. They are, well, the man on the left, certainly the future. Chris, he's certainly the present as well. Who knows, even the future. He's a magician. He could go on as long as the magician from the Philippines, the other magician, Efren Reyes. But it's Chris Melling breaking off, the man from Keighley. Knows he has to break well. Tom Cousins has broken better than anyone else I've seen on this table. Good start. Cutting this yellow into the bottom right hand corner. He's held it okay. Well, shaking his head, maybe he hasn't. Looks pretty perfect to me. Just back between the two yellows for the yellow into the same pocket. Super quick. This table is ironed. After every single match, we're playing on the Strachan superfine cloth. We're coming to you live from the El Olivar Palace Hotel and Resort here in Marrakesh. 512 players started out in this event. There's just 4 remain. It's pretty much what we can expect, I think. Break and run. But it's not always going to be as easy as that. Sometimes there can be a few little problems that these two superstars are going to have to negotiate. Chris, I believe yesterday, played 6 matches. It may even have been 8. I think I said 6 and he said I think it was 8. So let's settle on 7, shall we? The other semi-final is between Christophe Lambert and Scott Gillespie. And there's also a semi-final of the teams going on at the moment as well. So there's still pool going on. Team Gillespie is up against Team Morris, already through to the final. Our Team Small Tiger, who beat Team Lambert 5-3. Cousins eyeing up a ball. He's made 2 reds and 2 yellows. Not a bad break. I did say he's been breaking super. Actually, his cue bends on the cloth as he follows through. Super nice guy. Got to talk to him for the very first time after his match that put him through to this semi-final. Actually, it wasn't. It was the other one. He's still in the other one as well, you know. He's already through to the final of the CPP event. The man is a monster, but a very nice, cuddly monster. He's not scary at all, only on a pool table. Ricky Jones in his previous match. 8-2 in the quarterfinals. Last 16, he overcame Christophe Fowry by 8 racks to 5. Suleimane Ouzahwit was another victim of Top Cap. 8-3 in that one. And in his first match, it was a donut served up by Tom Cousins, 8-0 over Youssef Lalau. So that was his route to this semi-final. He's looking to add Chris Melling to the list of victims. Just has to be careful of his shirt. He's okay. Strokes it home. Well, this could come down to who won the lag, because Chris Melling won the lag, broke first, and of course will be first to 8 if it goes with serve, so to speak. This is why players play in these tournaments, get to play in some terrific venues all around the world, and this is certainly one of them. Tom Cousins saying in his interview that this is the best ultimate pool arena he's ever actually played in, and most players are saying that. Hopefully we're going to be back next year even bigger and better. The people here just so hospitable, really, really nice people. They've been treated to some excellent pool, and this is why I do what I do. It means I get to sit and watch this amazing game with all you guys. Yellow down, red down. That yellow last ball rolling has just put a spanner in the works. So he's going to have to find a way of disturbing either a red or a yellow, depending on what he takes first. Suit's not determined until the next ball goes down. And it has to be a legal shot as well. And you can't, for example, play that yellow onto the red into the side pocket. You're not allowed to do that. It would be loss of turn, and the table would still be open. He's got to hurry here. Now, can he play the red off the other red? Just flick it on into the same pocket. Is he looking at drawing into them now? No, he's not. Oh, he's going to scratch. Was trying to get on the red on the side rail. And ran out of time. Also, the beeps were going off. Maybe a little panic in the shot. But now, of course, that yellow is Tom Cousins' problem. Straight away alleviates that problem. Straightforward run through here. He's got such a nice touch. He's got a lot of power when he needs it as well, but power with smoothness, which is the key to Q Sports. See that beautiful, delicate little drag shot. Reminds me a lot of Mark Williams. Oh, don't break the table, Tom. Tom's found another ball at gotta feel sorry for the referee. He's going to lock it up, that's the way. Just don't throw away the key. All good. The unflappable top cat. I don't think anything can upset this guy. Said earlier he gets nervous about doing interviews. He can go out there and play like that. I think he's getting very good at them. He's had lots of practice now. I think he's going to be doing a lot more as well. This will show off the top cat stroke. Very similar in a lot of ways to Chris Melling technically, I think. Maybe not as much backswing as Chris Melling, but then who has? I think Feder Gorst is pretty big on the backswing. Certainly on the elbow drop going forwards. They look very comfy, don't they? I had to sit in that chair earlier on. It's nice to put your elbows up on those padded armrests. Those chairs cost more than my apartment, I think. Not sure what's happening here. Maybe we can flick to the crowd and have a look at this big crowd that's gathered behind the camera, enjoying this semi-final. Not sure what's going on. It's a little bit of a timeout. Yeah, we're using these brand new Rassant Apollo tables, and of course with any new product there's always a few little teething problems, a few little design things that we can improve, and that's what's important. There is the crowd, and the crowds have been very, very big all week because it's really high up here and there's like 4 rows. And you can see the whole of the arena. There's 20 tables in this room we're in now. There's 2 other rooms that we've been using as well, with 8 tables in each. So we've had a total of 36 tables in use for the last 4 days. All in a day's work for these 2 guys. Tom from Wales, and I'm sure he won't mind me saying he's lost quite a lot of weight. He's looking good. If I was you, mate, I'd ask Ultimate Paul to change your profile picture. I honestly didn't recognise him when I saw him around the venue. He really has changed. Super, super nice guy as well. Six-time Ultimate Paul, major event champion, 2-time world champion, last man standing champion in 2023 as well, and Clash of the Titans in the same year. The man with the booming break and the soft voice, very close to scratching. It's dry. It's also a little bit messy. There's not even anything easy to start with. It does have this yellow into the corner, bottom left hand corner pocket. Could take him over to the right hand side of the table. He's playing it, stunning it over. So let's see what Tom Cousins has got in his mind. I was having a discussion in my local pool club just recently in Pattaya in Thailand. That man has visited there many times. Mega Break in Pattaya. I would love it if we could have one of these tournaments there. Well, that's gone wrong, and that's really nasty now. Could be a little bit of a tactical battle ensuing here. I mean, this is really awkward, isn't it? I just really look forward to seeing what these guys have got in mind. Chris loves a tactical battle as much as he loves his creative runouts. Now I think there's a snooker coming up here. Get it jammed in behind the yellow. Remember, you have to hit a rail after you've hit the ball on. Can't just roll up behind a ball. A ball has to hit the rail. Yeah, that's not what he was looking for. What he didn't want to do was tie his yellow up. So he played it with a little bit more pace and hasn't judged it right. It's leaked out. Still a lot of work for Tom to do though. Extension used. It's just 15 seconds extra though, not 30. How's that for a positional shot? Landed on both of these reds. We'll leave the one to the left until, I'm thinking maybe until last, but looks like he might be taking it on now. Could take this other one, and yeah, I think it's a bit too thin to do anything with, so he's going to come back to the centre of the table. Now can he draw between the last red and the rail and play it into the same pocket, or has he got to go back and forth across? What he doesn't want to do is try and draw past it and end up getting an unfriendly kiss on it. Has to really get the cue, the tip through the ball here. That's what he was worried about. Still expect him to make the red, but just makes the position a little bit more difficult. He's got to dig down here and hold the cube off the rail. Oh, what a touch. What a touch. Tom the touch, top cat Cousins. Beautifully done. A mistake on the safety shot from the Magician. Let's have a look at what else is going on, guys. Team Morris are up against Team Gillespie, but I'm not getting any live scores for it. I'm not sure why. It's just down to the left of me. I will let you know as soon as I do. Tom Cousins already in the CPP final. He'll be up against Connor Tracy in that one. And no more Mr. Nice Guy Man. Well, it's working for Connor because he's through to the final. He will be facing Tom Cousins. Who knows, Tom may even have 2 finals to play today. When you're behind, I think you see a few more problems. I want to see Chris start flowing. That's when he's at his best. Has he got the angle to just nudge into the red that's in close proximity to the yellow? No, he's digging down, so he's going for the one over on this left-hand side rail. Working out the pattern that's going to bring him down to the final red, which will be the one behind the 8. This really is anyone's match, this. It's just whoever breaks well and takes care of the little tricky, intricate shots that they're bound to face, which you do on these small tables. There's not much room, but that's what makes it so special. And now I think this is perfect. Or is it? Well, I thought we could just play this and nudge into the yellow and be okay on the next red. He's playing it off of something here. He's played a combo. It's gone wrong. Doesn't want to scratch. Oh dear, worst possible scenario. The only good thing is the 8 ball is now tied up slightly, but it won't be after his very first shot. This is what I like about Tom Cousins. Goes straight for the throat. The metaphorical one, of course. There you go, opens it up straight away. Well, Connor Tracy also involved in the semi-final of the teams as well, along with Carl Morris. I can't quite see who the other team member is. I apologise, guys. Well, he overdrew that. He hardly touched that. He times the ball so well, gets so much reaction out of balls. Straight on the 8 and halfway to the 8 that he needs. 4-1, he leads Chris Melling. Chris yet to play his best pull in this. He's made a couple of uncharacteristic positional mistakes. Normally has the cue ball on a string. Unfortunately at the moment it's more like a piece of elastic, just losing it at times. Table played super fast. Every player I've spoken to has said it's just super slick. Chris Melling's journey to the final, to the semi-final I should say. Jean-Michel José from France. Chris beating the Frenchman 8-6. And in that big match, the highly anticipated match against Caesar, the Scorpion Chandiga, dismissed the Ugandan 8-3, and then Craig Waddingham by the same score. And then more of a tight match was 7-6 down against Christy Caulfield in the quarter-final. Came back to win it 8-7. And the first mistake on the break from Tom Cousins. Chris Melling faced with an awkward table here. Good time to thank the guy that's been doing all the scoring and the shot clock. Been super busy over the last 4 days. Long days, guys, starting 9 a.m. in the morning and not sometimes getting out of the arena until 11, 12 o'clock at night. They are long days. Also for the referees and all the officials, tournament director. Lots and lots going on to put a tournament like this together. And I understand Jordan from Ultimate Pool has arrived. Haven't met the guy yet. Well, this is looking good. Needs to leave himself. Maybe he can do it off the next yellow to give the 8-ball a little nudge. Does he risk it? The angle he's got on the first red will take him away. Oh no, that's okay, it was perfect. Is he moving it or is he dropping on it short side? Oh, Chris Melling, he's done it again. The man for the big moments. A glorious little chip out on the 8-ball. Well. is that one of those times where that huge backswing of his comes into play. The good news for Chris is the 8-ball blocking the path for the red. So Tom looking to get ball in hand at some point. And he's going to be a little tickle here. Can he go long rail, or has he got to come off the short rail? If anyone can work out a shot on this, he might play this at pace, you know, and try and come off the back of that red and play it up to the top right hand corner. Well, if this goes in, I'm selling my cue and I'm never going to play the game again. Some things, he's smiling, he's going for it. Watch the 8-ball. No, not this time. Had a little smile at Tom as he walked past him, as if to say, you know what I'm going to do here. This time it didn't work out for the magician. You know, some tricks, they just don't work all the time. But the great thing about this match, as soon as one of them misses, you know the other one's going to come back with something just as good, if not better. Looking unstoppable at the moment, Cousins. Feeling confident, leaving himself a little bit of distance between this. Can just stroke this in, a little stun over for the 8 into the same pocket. It's a Tom Cousins clinic. 5-1, just 3 from a place in his second final today. Chris just making a few too many mistakes at the moment. I think Chris is off to China on Tuesday. And I'm pretty sure he's going to come back here for the Hayball event that they're going to be hosting in this very same room on the 30th of this month. So if you're a Chris Melling fan, which I certainly am, lots more of this man to see, and I'm sure there's going to be lots more. Well, I'm a huge Tom Cousins fan now. I'd never seen him play live. I'd seen him on YouTube, of course, and the Ultimate Pool channel, but never seen him up close and personal. And there's really is something about seeing a player play live, guys. If you've never done it, get along to any tournament you can and just watch how sweetly and softly these guys stroke the ball. Apart from when they're breaking, of course. Another scratch, not good. Match time clock up to the 37-minute mark remaining. That's definitely not going to come into play in this match. Such a perfectionist with that cue ball, making sure he leaves himself the right angle and he can just draw past the yellow for this red into the left hand side pocket. He's always on more than one ball. He'll play another one here, the middle of the three reds I believe, into the corner. The red to the side will now become his last ball. Around 2 rails, cue ball in between the 8 and the yellow. Look at that stroke, absolutely perfect. And now just stun this red in. I'm not just a fan of Tom Cousins and Chris Melling. I'm a fan of the game of cue sports in general. Any cue sport, I love it. But I must say, this is my first ever commentary on an ultimate pool event, and I sincerely hope it's not my last because, well, what a great game, what a great format. I would like to experience, though, where the shot clock comes into it more, the main match time clock I'm talking about, where after the remaining 10 minutes, I like it when it goes down to the 15 seconds. I think it really pushes the player. It really makes you think quicker, makes you play quicker for sure. Just adds a lot more to the overall excitement of the game, I think. Breaking to get on the hill. Good straight solid break again. Is the yellow going to tickle in? Oh, it has. Last one rolling. That has kind of been the difference. Chris knows that it happens. Now the team semi-final has come to a conclusion, and I'm not sure who's won it because the score is not visible to me and it hasn't gone online yet, guys, so I apologise for that. I'll let you know as soon as I know who is joining Team Small Tiger in the teams final. Well, Tom Cousins didn't play on the TV table at all till yesterday evening. He really has come quietly through this tournament. Of course, everyone knows him, but he just gets on with his job, just does the business. In full flow now. That was a really difficult shot he just took on. But it's paid dividends. Everything in the open now, just has to work out his route. Obviously that 8 ball, no good to him where it is. Oh, it is now. What a shot that is. Now has the double into the side pocket, whereas before he didn't. But if he does get another opportunity to move the 8 ball, I'm sure he will. Taking the back one of these 3, that affords him the best position on the next ball. Super player, isn't he, Tom Cousins? Playing with some left hand spin, just checking the cue ball back, you see there, trying to hold it. What's the plan? Red nearest the cushion. Bounce back off and leave himself the double on the 8 ball. Coming round to see exactly where he wants the cue ball. The line of where the red is now, if he can just kill this cue ball dead. Replace the red with the cue ball. It's not a hanger, you still have to make them. If it goes in, he will be on the hill at 7-1. Chris Melling in all sorts of trouble. It's there, right in the heart of the pocket. Was never a problem, and it all comes back to that first shot he played once again when he drew onto the yellow and made that yellow in the side. He knew that that's where he wanted that 8 ball to go. Absolutely fantastic clearance. Chris staring defeat in the face. Talking about the prize money earlier on, guys, we've already paid out $3,000 to the winner of the Ultimate Morocco Women's Championship. Congratulations to Geraldine Champagne for winning that, and Mariam for a great runners-up. She got a little bit emotional at the end, playing in her home country in the final. Prize money for this one, $13,000 to the winner, $5,000 to the runner-up. The loser of this already guaranteed $1,500. And once again, it's dry. We mentioned at the beginning how important the break was going to be. Tom Cousins has broken better than anyone. Just the one scratch off his breaks in this particular match. I think he's only had one dry break. I think that's Chris's third. Oh, he's overhit this. Well, it's not over just yet. There's nothing doing this way, Tom. He's going to have to play a very awkward bridging shot over the top of this red to play the red to the top right hand corner. Doesn't have to do anything with a cue ball. I believe the red goes into the side. So has to concentrate 100%, keep that head still. Even Tom Cousins finds it difficult over a ball sometimes. Chris then has to play no miss ball. There's our youngest referee sat there enjoying it. Oh, not again. Well, how uncanny is it for Chris Melling to lose the cue ball on so many occasions. He's had a few scratches as well in this semi-final. Remember the one when he was playing to the red on the left-hand rail and scratched in the pocket on the opposite side of the table. Well, he's running out of time here. He just hit that in time. Could be the beginning of the end. To bring you up to date with the score in the teams, it's Team Gillespie that went through against Team Morris, and they will play Team Small Tiger in the final. That's coming up later on for you. And now this, the key shot, Will he go swing it round 2 rails, coming into the line of the final red? Very nicely played. 2 shots away from another final already in the CPP event. That's going to be coming up soon for you. So this 8 ball in the side for a very convincing 8-1 win. Chris Melling, well, wasn't anywhere near his best. Didn't break well. A couple of positional errors, meaning the scratch. And the handshake from the players and the applause from the crowd. It's Tom Cousins who reaches